Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Sunny from Codédex, and welcome to the companion video to our beginner Python course. To get started, simply go to codedex.io/python and enter the first exercise, setting up. Happy coding. Let's go over the learning environment real quick. On the left-hand side, we have the narrative as well as the instructions where you can follow along, some hint, walkthrough video, and solution at the bottom. On the right-hand side, we have script.py, the Python program where you're inputting your code, as well as the terminal window where the output will appear. In this exercise, it's fairly simple. Just copy and paste the single line of Python code into line 3 of the co-editor. Hit run, and boom, you just ran your first Python program. Submit answer to collect your XP, and then click next to move on to the next exercise. See you there. All right, so in this exercise, we learned about what a print function does in Python. And we're asked to do this one more time. So let's go into line 3 of the co-editor and type print, open parentheses, single quote, and the message inside, which is hello world, capital H, capital W with a space in the middle, and exclamation mark. Hit run, and you should see hello world message appear in the terminal. Submit answer, and boom, let's move on to the next exercise. Easy, right? All right, so hopefully you tried this a few times, but if you're stuck, I'm here to help. In exercise 3, we really just want to drill it home that you can use multiple print functions and that Python program runs from top to bottom. So let's go into the co-editor and we're trying to reproduce this output. And it's really hard to do this with a single print, so we need to use multiple prints, okay, print functions. So on line 3, let's do a print. And let's just get a 1 the first line across. Move on to the next line, another print function with the 2, 3. Okay, move on to another line, and let's get the 5 and 6, and then the 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cool. Let's see how well we did. So hit run to see your output. By the way, you can do the run as many times you want. Okay, we're almost there. So let's add some spacing to make sure the output looks identical to what we want. Cool. Hit run again. Heck yeah. Not so bad, right? And let's keep going, y'all. All right, so in the initials exercise, we learned about what a comment is in Python. A comment is basically text in your code that the Python completely ignores when running the program. Here, in this exercise, we're asked to create this little pattern, this little initials pattern, ASCII art, whatever you want to call it. So let's give it a shot. And the first thing first, it asks for us to write a comment about a fun fact. So my fun fact is my high school band, Attica, was signed to an indie record label. This is in a past life. And let's keep going. So we have to, my initials is S and L. So let's just give this a shot. We will need multiple print functions. So let's get the top S, a little L. Okay. Some more S, another L. And let's do a time lapse so I don't bore you. Cool. Are we getting there? Let's hit run to see how close we are. Okay. A little bit more. Let me clean it up slightly because I'm OCD. Boom. You just completed the initials exercise. We're almost there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the last exercise of Python. This whole chapter is really just a build out to get you comfortable, to get you do a bunch of reps to print before we start teaching you some a little bit more complicated concepts. Okay? So in the last exercise, it's totally optional, but we're going to write a letter to ourselves using print functions. And after you submit it, we're actually going to return the letter back to you down the road. Remember, I'm not going to tell you when. So it is very meaningful that you do this. For me, because, I want to do something slightly different. So here, I'm actually going to find one of my favorite songs by Caroline Polachek. And she writes a letter to herself in the lyrics. So I'm going to type this out. Okay, let's do a time lapse so we speed this up. Cool. And let's go a little further and let's add a border to make it, it's like an ASCII art to make it look a little bit more like a real letter. Okay, getting there. So close. Fix up some of the padding. There we go. Okay, almost there. Done. Just wrote a little letter that I'm gonna hit send by pressing the submit answer. Cool? How was it so far? Not too bad, right? So take a break, and hopefully I'll see you soon in the next chapter where we'll learn about variables in Python. Peace, y'all.